All right, we're back with our vet expert, Dr. Kelley Gebhardt with Happy Tails Veterinary. She's answering your questions as you just heard. All right, so this is one of the first questions up. Why do my dogs eat dirt in our backyard?
Good question. I think my first question is, are they young or old? Are they, if they're young, I mean, there's so many things. It could taste good. There could be poop in the dirt. There could be, things that are attracting them through scent. Dogs with mineral deficiencies or nutrient deficiencies will eat dirt. I've seen older dogs, as they progress into some disease processes, eat dirt, and then you supplement their vitamins and they stop eating the dirt. So it could be behavioral, could be tasty, could be indicating an underlying systemic problem. So lots of possibilities.
All right, so you may need to kind of clarify that and make a call to your vet. All right, the next person says, my cat starts licking himself and then starts to twirl around while licking the floor, hardwood, and the carpet. Should I be concerned? That sounds like cat behavior to me, but I don't know.
I'm a little confused exactly the specifics. More details, please. And I don't know what part he's licking, which would... Yeah.
Might help, might not. Okay.
Yeah. I need more info.
Okay. I have a blue Merle Australian Shepherd, and he likes to drink really cool water, but then he throws it up. Is there anything I should do?
I think the best thing is just limit the amount. It sounds like he probably likes it so much he just keeps drinking until he drinks too much. So cool water is delicious, and I encourage hydration. Just make sure he has smaller amounts so that you can do that small amounts frequently so he doesn't drink so much that he vomits.
Okay. This person says, my cat is 2 years old, totally a house cat, have had her fixed, front claws are taken out. Do I really need to keep getting her rabies shots?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked that question. And the answer is yes, 100% definitively yes. Rabies is legally required for all companion animals in North Carolina, in the United States, really. If your pet is not up to date on rabies and they suffer a bite wound of unknown origin, then the county and state rules are a mandatory 6-month quarantine or another, like humane euthanasia, if they were not up to date on rabies. And that's a really unfortunate result of a potentially very preventable situation, because if they're not up to date on rabies, rabies is 100% fatal. There is a potential for human transmission, so zoonosis. If your pet has rabies and you are exposed, it's 100% fatal. So that's why the law is there. And even if your cat is indoor only, they could sneak out or slip out, and heaven forbid they get bitten, then you're in that very between a rock and a hard place situation. Also, if there is a bat that gets into the house and your pet is not vaccinated, by law, even if they don't see bite wounds, because bat fangs are so tiny, that is considered a potential exposure. So even if they're 100% yours, you still have to have them up to date on your rabies vaccine.
Well, I'm glad you said something about bats, because we have a question about that. What do you do to contact or remove a bat from your home?
Yeah, I would first call animal control. And there are also some pest removal services. So that's what I would do. I would not try and do it yourself.
Yeah, this is not one of the ones like the baby bunnies or the baby chicks where you try and get it into a small box.
Nope. No. Leave it to the professionals.
Okay, gotcha. All right, this next question is, they have a German Shepherd, and the German Shepherd has matted eyes. Could it be allergies?
Totally could be. Yeah, allergic conjunctivitis. The first thing to do is use a warm, wet washcloth and clean out those mats, because heavily matted eye goop can actually cause some pretty severe ulcerations of the skin, irritation to ulcerations of that area right here. And then following up with your vet to find out, do they have a conjunctivitis, dry eye, or other issue. There are medical reasons why eyes produce too much goop, and those have different treatments depending on the underlying problem. So if it's allergic conjunctivitis, using some appropriate eye ointments would be the first step, and making sure they are producing appropriate amount of tears and they don't have dry eye. So lots of things could cause it. It's not normal to have too much eye goop.
It could be just like allergies like the rest of us have, though, yes?
Could be, but if it's excessive, it still needs it needs to be addressed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, this person says, why does my dog eat grass? And does he need anything else in his diet because he's eating grass?
Oh, good question. There are different reasons why they eat grass. Grass in the spring, that sweet spring grass, is tasty. Sometimes it's because they do have some nausea and they're looking for something that's behavioral. Sometimes they have some irritation in the back of their throat. My old dog Ruby, every time she got irritation in the nasopharyngeal region, where they kind of like do like to clear it. Every time she would try and eat anything green, the fake plastic grass out of the sushi boxes, the green carpet, green grass, anything. So they could be trying to clear an irritation. They have upset tummy. It tastes good. So those are some reasons. And ultimately, I don't think it's a nutritional deficiency with grass.
Should we let them? Should we let them
No,
eat the grass?
I wouldn't, no, because
Okay.
I see so many dogs with grass stuck up in their nasopharyngeal region that then causes reverse sneezing. They can get caught in the throat, and they can cause actually foreign bodies as well. We've removed grass ball foreign bodies in dogs. So, and also parasites come on grass. I wouldn't recommend it.